Hello there, and welcome to our kitchen here in our home in Brittany in northwest France. I'm Jane, my husband Mike is the cameraman. We're early retirees, British, debt and mortgage free, living a thrifty and frugal life here in France. And every Friday we open our kitchen and share something that we have cooked. Something thrifty, lovely and money saving. Let's take a look at what I cooked for you this week. Now, Mike and I are not vegetarians, and once upon a time we used to have meatless Mondays, and now with the rising cost in food we have meatless most days. And this week is one of our vegetarian favourites. It's a chickpea and courgette fritter, and with it I've made a yoghurt, cucumber and mint dip to go with it. So without further ado, let's get cooking. I'm going to share with you how I make my courgette fritters. I'm going to share the ingredients with you. I have two large, really big courgettes. 4 small ones would be fine, but I've got 2 really big ones. I'm going to use about 1/4 of this tin of chickpeas. That's a big tin, and normally you would use half a tin. Actually, you could probably use more chickpeas if you want to pad it out. You could use some spring onions that you could chop up. I've used 1 small onion. I've got here 50 grams of chickpea flour. You could use a little less regular flour. I'm going to add ½ a teaspoon of dried chilli, but you could just chop 1 red chilli. I'm nice and messy now. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of curry powder, and I've got a tiny bunch of coriander here that I'm going to chop that up and put that all in it. So they are really quite tasty and quite spicy. So they're quite an Indian spice to them. So I'm going to grate my courgettes. I'm then going to pop them in my clean tea towel. I will then squeeze all the liquid out of the courgettes by wringing it out in the tea towel. And let's get cooking. I have a large tin of chickpeas here, and I've put them in the microwave on high for 2 minutes because it's going to make them slightly easy for me to break them down. I don't want to put them in the food processor. I don't want them to be liquidy. I don't want them to be mushy. I just want to break them a bit. And by microwaving them, it just makes that easier. And by the power of editing, you'll see this all speeded up now. wow, that has made 12 of the fritters. Now you can freeze them now if you want, and just put them in the freezer on the tray, on the baking paper, and then put them away. Or you can do as I'm going to do, and I am going to lightly saute them. So I'm going to cook them first. So we're having some for our dinner anyway tonight, and the others we will freeze. We'll have 2 each, and then we'll have more later on. And I'll freeze them on the tray, and when they're completely solid, after I've cooked them that is, then I'll put them in freezer bags. But as for now, I am going to cook them. I've made a dressing to go with the courgette fritters. The courgette fritters are spicy, this is cool. I have half a cucumber that I have grated, placed into a tea towel and wrung the fluid out of it. I have a small handful of fresh mint from out of my garden. I've added some salt to it and I put it in the NutriBullet. You could mince it by hand. It would look nicer if you minced it by hand. And I have 2 small pots of Greek natural yogurt, and I'm just going to give it a stir through. And that is yogurt, cucumber and mint. So I shall serve the fritters hot, which means you can warm them up in a pan, or you can warm them through in the oven. I'm just going to use my little toaster oven. And I will serve them with salad and some cucumber, mint and yogurt. You can always add a squirt of lemon juice to that, but I'm not going to break into another lemon, just for a squirt of it. But it is really delicious with some fresh lemon in it too. There we go. Mint, yogurt and cucumber to go with the courgette fritters. Well, thanks very much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, give it a like. If you're new here, why not become a subscriber and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos in the future, because we put out 3 money-saving videos every single week. Have you given up eating much meat? Are you not a meat eater at all? What's your favourite vegetarian dish? Just leaves me to say, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Goodbye for now.